Hey everyone. As you can see, first of all, my name's Greg. This is John.
Hi guys.
Hey. And as you can see, we are here to talk to you about the first wave of DC Rebirth trade paperbacks. We love them. We want to tell you why. DC was kind enough to send these to us in advance so we could look them over and share our, yes, thank you, and give our honest thoughts. And thankfully, our honest thoughts are incredibly positive. We did 2 previous videos, and in those videos we talked about Green Arrow, which is really, really good, very entertaining, great looking book. We also have a signing with writer Benjamin Percy, who also writes Teen Titans. That is going to be on March 2nd at Midtown Comics Downtown. You can check out our social media pages for more information. We also talked a whole lot about Superman. I think for both of us, this is our favorite one, right?
So far,
Superman, yeah. We both love this title. If you're even remotely interested in Big Blue, check it out. If you want to know why people like Big Blue, check it out. It's great. It's really, really good. I mean, you got to read it. And then there's also Aquaman over there with Dan Abnett, Brad Walker, several artists.
Yep.
Great for both new readers and longtime fans of the character. Has Aquaman in the struggle between two worlds. Got Black Manta in there, Mera, and even Superman's in there as well. But today, we are here to talk to you about the 2 new DC Rebirth Volume 1 collections that go on sale tomorrow for the latest edition of New Comic Book Day. And in this corner we have Justice League, and in that one we have The Flash. But I've been babbling plenty, so let's get to The Flash. John, why do you love this book, and why does everyone else need to read it and love it?
Okay, so first off, Rebirth starts with him, with The Flash itself. So that in and of itself is a reason to read it. Secondly, you get 9 issues in this trade. Not quite sure. I know it's not 9 issues for everybody else, but this one you get 9 issues.
And I think it's only an extra $1.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, cool thing about this, if you love the TV show and you haven't checked out the comics at all, go read this. It's almost like reading a script or a storyboard for this show. Really.
It's season 5 right there.
Exactly.
That's going to be
That's
season
exactly
5
what
of The
it
Flash.
is.
Yeah.
Quick synopsis about this is obviously it's all Barry's fault. Just bottom line, it's all his fault. Flashpoint, everything else that's happening here, it's all Barry's fault. So the Speed Force is basically released, which gives him his speed and everything else. It basically gets released across Central City and all of a sudden starts hitting regular citizens. Some cops, some criminals, and everybody else. And now he has to train a whole new era of speedsters and how to use their abilities wisely. And of course, with that comes a new villain in the form of Godspeed. So I will leave it at that. And actually, there's some pretty cool.
So John's going to flip through that to show you guys some cool double-page spreads, some of the great artwork.
Yes.
Who's the creative team behind it again?
Okay, you got Joshua Williamson, and then you have Carmine Di Giandomenico, which I'm sure I messed that up, so I'm sorry in advance.
So in addition to the issues, there's of course in the back there's also a bunch of variant covers, and there's also character
this is
designs.
not one of them, but this is an awesome splash page of Wally West and Barry Allen.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And that's just a sample of the book. What I really like about that book is it shows that Flash isn't a hero just because of his speed, it's also because of his personality. If either of us were to become a speedster, would we even be remotely as inspiring as the Flash? I would like to hope so, but I don't know. And in this comic, it's interesting to see how everyone reacts to these newfound abilities. And Barry proves that he doesn't even need super speed to be a hero. And that's a really great scene. I don't want to spoil it, but there's one moment where no punches are required, no vibrating through walls, no running, must go faster version of Barry. It's just a heart-to-heart.
But that's what makes the character so great, too. You know, he's a hero without the costume. He's a hero without the abilities. He's he has a good, moral compass, and it shows in the writing and everything else that Joshua Williamson's doing with this. It's a really good read. Definitely, for me, these guys go hand in hand. So definitely pick them up.
That's
9
issues.
9 issues. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So if you know someone who really loves the CW show and they haven't given The Flash a shot yet, this is your perfect jumping on point. The Flash Volume 1 Rebirth. While I'm babbling about Justice League, do you want to show them a few of the variant covers and maybe some of the character designs? Because it's really cool, the extras that you get.
Yeah.
So over in this corner, we have Justice League by comic creator Brian Hitch. You may know him from his work at Marvel with the Ultimates. And also, he does some of the artwork, but you also have a ton of artwork from Tony S. Daniel, an incredibly talented artist. And if you were looking for DC's Ultimate Heroes taking on the ultimate threat, then look no further than Justice League. This is once again the Justice League facing an end-of-the-world scenario. What makes it different this time around is it connects to a few other titles, and also you have a brand new Superman in the universe, which you should read this book if you want to learn more about that. And in this book, it's about should he join the Justice League? Should he help them this time around? Do they really need his help? The answer is, of course, yes, but it's well written, seeing how that part plays out. And those are two of the variant covers that look great. I believe both are by Dave Johnson, and I'm going to find you a double page spread here. One that's by Tony S. Daniel of Wonder Woman, which looks great. So just one moment, please.
Please hold.
Yeah. Gotta find this one double page spread. It looks great. Oh, and I already found it.
Boom.
Okay.
Perfect.
Can't see on my end if that's a good enough view. I hope it is.
Yeah, right there's good.
There you go. So that is just a sample of Tony S. Daniel's awesome artwork. If you want an action-packed adventure featuring Earth's best heroes from the DC universe, obviously Justice League Volume 1 is what you should check out. And just like that, there are plenty of extras in here as well. There's a look at Brian Hitch's process. You can see just how crowded, excuse me. Oh, and it's not even Brian Hitch, it's actually Tony S. Daniels, excuse me.
Nice, there you go.
So I'm not sure if you can see that there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then there's also the character designs, the Rebirth character designs of every single character on the roster. Let me just get there for a moment. As you can see here, it's Aquaman by Brad Walker and Batman by Greg Capullo.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, action-packed, larger-than-life superhero action, which looks great. The Flash, mandatory reading if you like the show.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this is a great job. All of these are great jumping-on points. Do you have any final comments on these?
Get them all. Just get them all. That's it. Start with this guy only because, again, Rebirth starts with him and it's all Barry's fault. That's all I'm going to keep saying. And then you can jump around all the way through. Don't forget Green Arrow because it is an awesome read. Yeah. I mean, Ben Percy's doing an amazing job writing the character. If you like the show, you're going to love the book even more. Yeah. And then, that's my final thoughts. How about you, Greg?
I completely agree. I'm obviously loving Rebirth. My highlights are, I like them all, but Green Arrow and Superman for me, I really, really love these two titles. They're both amazing. Flash, really, really heartfelt and entertaining and fun and also dramatic. What's down there? Aquaman. Great insight into the character and what makes him unique. Yeah. About how, so he's always subject to misconceptions and ridicule, but read that. You'll see he's definitely worth respecting and worth researching. And Justice League is the team up adventure that you want to see all these characters in. And next,
Green Lanterns in there too.
Yes, and next, Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz are in here as well. In the second story arc, I believe Jessica Cruz plays a big part. And in the Flash, currently, and let's say for a fact you're picking up the Flash tomorrow. Flash and Justice League go on sale tomorrow. Aquaman, Superman, and Green Arrow are currently available. But let's say you read this, you love it, and you want to just get right to what's currently going on. You don't want to wait until Volume 2 eventually gets released. The latest issue, I don't recall which issue number it was, but it's a new story arc featuring the return of the Rogues. So that alone should hopefully sell you on checking out the Flash. And next week, we're going to show off 2 more DC Rebirth trade paperbacks. Up first,
bring them over.
Nightwing, Volume 1. You got it.
Yep.
And then also, speaking of Green Lanterns, Volume 1. So we are going to show these off next Tuesday. So be sure to keep an eye on our Facebook page for that. And leave a comment with if you're reading Rebirth, if you're loving it. Tell other people which titles you're really enjoying. Hopefully that can convince them to give it a shot as well. Because these comics are, they're legitimately entertaining and really fun and a great new direction for these characters. I'm loving it. John obviously is as well. So thank you very, very much for watching. And we'll see you next week with another Rebirth video. In the meantime, enjoy reading Rebirth. Yeah. See you next time.
Take it easy, guys.